Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm back on the channel, alhamdulillah. And as you can tell, it's not my bedroom, it's not the normal location. It's Masjid Nabawi, specifically the rooftop. The place where I've been actually for the last couple of days, almost 3 weeks now. I've been in the Holy Land, alhamdulillah. And I thought I'd just reflect on my time here, how it's been coming as a videographer. The first thing I wanted to reflect on was this time last year, I had just picked up the camera and I had done my first Umrah trip, right? I paid for my own flights on that one and I took it on as experience. If you ask me about that trip, I will tell you it flopped completely. The footage was not great. I didn't even know how to change the exposure, the ISO, the shutter speed. I didn't know the difference between any of those. Footage came out super noisy. It was very, glitchy and whatnot. I think even in post, when it came to produce the content, in around 6 months, I only gave them around 3 reels, 4 reels, something like that. So I feel like for a lot of people, that would have been a sign to quit. Would have been a sign to say, this is not my thing, I can't do this. But subhanAllah, the story behind me going on the Umrah trip in the first place was actually a dua to Allah in the Holy Lands. So my career in videography was like Allah giving it to me. Like, here you go, this is what you asked for. So it's like, how can I ever give up on that? And a lot of people, they don't deep where things in their life came from, why they're doing what they're doing. They don't reflect, they don't do these things. So, I took it upon myself to continue with this, with videography, whether this is the first step into, a lifetime of success, or whether this is just my full-time career. I'm content with what I'm doing right now. With all the hardships I've seen, with all the struggles I've seen, with all the setbacks I've seen, there's nothing that can take me off. So alhamdulillah. Secondly, what I'll start with is, these are some things that every single videographer should know and should take into account before getting flown out anywhere. For context, alhamdulillah, I had the opportunity of coming to Makkah and Madinah and filming two back-to-back Umrah trips, all expenses paid for, alhamdulillah. At first, it sounded amazing. But as I actually got into the experience, I was shocked, I was surprised by what I actually had to do. And I'll explain why. The first 10 days, the first trip, it went really well, alhamdulillah. I enjoyed it. I met a lot of new people. I connected with a lot of new people. I solidified my network. I think on that trip, alhamdulillah, I built my network like crazy, subhanAllah. It was a blessing. Then slowly towards the end of the trip, things started to hit me. I got a 1-day break, which wasn't enough. And then I started to burn out. I got sick actually for 2 days, I was bedridden. SubhanAllah, in Mecca, I got sick. And once I was better, I had to immediately get back onto what I was doing. There was no, ease back into it. I had to get back into what I was doing. So for the second trip, SubhanAllah, if I'm being honest, I don't think I delivered what I should be delivering at all. I feel like as a videographer, you need to be ready for these things. You need to be prepared. You need to be able to have high amounts of energy at all times, right? And with that being said, you need to be able to also have your own time with which you can detox, with which you can, recollect yourself. Because if you're going to be constantly working, constantly filming, constantly be around people, you're going to burn out. And eventually everyone around you is going to start annoying you, which you don't want. Trust me, you don't want that. Coming on these trips, you want to build connections, you want to build brotherhood. As much as you're here to film, there's also a lot of other benefits you want to look out for. So allow yourself to seek those benefits by resting, by, just constantly being in your zone. One thing I didn't do enough of on this trip is back home in Ireland. Every week I usually have a replenishment day where I just give the day to myself. I just do my thing. And whether it be alone, whether it might be with a close friend or something where I can just recollect myself. I didn't have that here for the past months, but I could have had that. So, one small piece of advice is whoever's flying you out, whatever the organizer is, make sure you have all the requirements you need. Make sure you point that out to him. The second thing is, you need to know why you're here at the end of the day. You might be being invited as a videographer by the organizer of the trip, but by Allah, you're being invited as a slave. You're being invited as a servant. You're not being invited here to work by Allah. Now that doesn't mean that, don't do your thing at all, but make sure you show priority to the creator, not the creation, right? And make these things clear to the organizer that, look, I'm on this trip, but this could be my last ever Umrah trip ever. We always make plans, yeah, I'm gonna come back here, but you know that's not up to you. You genuinely know it's not up to you. SubhanAllah, working with these Umrah companies, I've done 3 trips now, alhamdulillah, and every single trip I've seen a last minute dropout. Last minute dropout. Imagine, we book our flights, visas done, hotels sorted, and we think we're going, SubhanAllah, tell everyone, I'm going Umrah. Last minute, SubhanAllah, flight gets cancelled, someone passes away. You never know. You actually never know. So what I would say is, genuinely just be present in your ibadah over here. Don't let go of it, and set your intentions from before. This is my 3rd time coming to Umrah, and this is the time I felt it the most. This is the time where I seen du'as answered right before me, right in the moment. I've never experienced anything like that before. SubhanAllah, may Allah accept it. May Allah invite you guys over and over again. And yeah, if you're a videographer and you're being flown out, don't be scared by it. It's a big opportunity. Allahumma barik, you made it that far. It shows your skill is worth someone flying you out. So be confident, but also know your worth, know your priorities. And yeah, I'll end the video there. Barakallahu feek for listening, and inshallah weekly uploads from now on. Assalamu alaikum.